Are we on? Sweet. Okay, so. Hey everyone. If you've just followed me from the Facebook Live, thanks for coming over. How are you? Again. Had some pretty good questions on there, I think. Let me know if you guys got questions. We went over calorie checking apps, measuring meals, writing workouts down if you think it's worth it and stuff. One of the questions I didn't go over was running every. It says running every day, is that too much? It's very dependent. I don't know. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know if you've ever run before. I don't know. Have you just started running and you've done it 4 days out of, 4 days straight, and you're suddenly realising it's hurting you? You asked that question for a reason. Something tells me you're probably smashing yourself on. Hi Lee, hey everyone that's just joined. Something tells me that you're smashing out running every day, and it's catching up with you because you're probably putting those joints through a bit too much impact, if I'm honest. Because if you're new to it, you're probably going to get shin splints. You're probably going to be running in the wrong shoes. There's so many factors. You're probably going to be dehydrated when you're doing it. Where do I start? So what they actually said was, running every day, is that too much? Are you a marathon runner normally? Have you ever done a mile before? Again, there's no context there, so I don't know. But yeah, again, chances are, if you're new to running, stagger things really. I would have, one day where you have a gentle run, and then maybe have a further run the next day, and maybe it's for the What do you mean? What do you mean on that one? Hey everyone that's just joined. Like I say, if you didn't watch my Facebook Live, I would possibly go over and watch that later. Hit some good points on there. Obviously mental health, yeah. So a lot of people gear towards running because when they think of fitness, they think of running. And that can be because they've not got the equipment, they've not got space, they want to get outdoors. They don't know any other exercises they can be doing. Chances are there's lots of low impact versions of running. You're essentially pounding one foot into the floor, and then the next, and then the next. It's a series of little jumps. And again, if you're 15 kilos heavier than you want to be, that's gonna have an everlasting effect. Well, it's gonna make a difference. I hurt my ankle from running as I was running there. Yeah, again, that can be you're not warmed up. That can be the wrong type of footwear. That can be you slipped on a damp path, or a leaf or something, that can be a change of direction, a rapid change of direction where your body isn't used to it, or your body isn't warmed up enough. Again, it can be so many different things. Normally, people thrust themselves right into the deep end. They go jogging. They're new to exercise. Some people love it. Chances are most people hate it because the first sort of mile is the worst bit, where they're out of breath. If they powered through, they would finally get into that autopilot mode. I mean, I've gone over this about 18 million times. With like long distance running, for me, the hardest bit is the first bit, but then you get over that bit once you're used to running. You know that bit's just superficial. The end bit is obviously challenging as well. But a lot of people they don't get past that first initial. It's not always a mile, but that first, I say as an example, that first mile. That is when they're hard because their body's still trying to process what the fuck's going on. Do you know what I mean? Oh God, it has some good little things on here. So, DOMS, is it just something I have to accept and will haunt me every time I try something I'm not used to? So, yeah, you won't always get DOMS. DOMS is it's the body having to adapt to a new stimulus. So, your body is trying to learn this new thing, this new exercise. You're putting it through this. Muscles are having to do things they weren't doing before. And yeah, your body's having to adapt to it. You'll get to a certain point where you don't feel DOMS anymore. And again, some people will say that you don't have a good workout unless you have DOMS, which is a load of shit. But it can be. Hi, everyone's just joined. I'm just ranting. Yeah, so DOMS is basically your body having to try and adapt. And if you're wondering what is delayed onset muscle soreness, sometimes it's not that delayed. Sometimes it's instant. Depends on how hard you're training, depends what you're training. Frequency, volume, all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, you can get used to it. If you're continually mixing up different things that you're training, your body is having to try and work out a little bit harder to try and adapt to stuff. A good, well-structured program of consistency. Again, some of the more boring programs are the best and most effective. Like doing the same exercises. This is why bodybuilders are so consistent. They're doing the same exercises day in, day out, month in, months out, years. You know what I mean? So same with their food. They'll eat the same things, and they know what. Better the devil you know kind of stuff. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They know this works. This is for this purpose. It's the most efficient way of doing things. We'll do this like this. When you start mixing stuff up, your body's like, whoa, different. Don't like that. I mean, I hate running, but some people like it. Yeah, again, I think I know more people that hate running than like it. I'm not much of a runner anymore. Like I say, the most I've run, I think, was a 21 miler. Horrendous. Done a lot of 18 milers and stuff like that. I don't really have any ambition to do a marathon. Half marathon's more than enough for anyone. I don't care if anyone's gonna argue that case. I'm sure I'll get some absolute running nerd on here going, oh no, I do 40 Ks every day. Whatever. What else we got? What else have we got? So, hey, people that join in. Only running I do is for the ice cream van. Epic. Okay. I know I'm always moaning, but it does get me bad. What the DOMs do. Okay, yeah. So, again, imagine you've spent 10, 15 years of not exercising, eating shit, and now you're trying to undo all of that in the shortest possible time, the shortest point A to point B. You want to get there as quick as you can, the least effort, and you're having to undo 15 years of bad eating, 15 years of sitting on the sofa. Your knees weren't doing much. Your arms definitely weren't doing anything apart from lifting a bag of crisps. You know, like a lot of people have like weak wrists. One of the main reasons I get people, well, not everyone, people doing like bear crawls and stuff, is loading weight through those wrist joints. You don't really use your wrists for anything these days, unless you're manual labour. You know, lifting a heavy, like a full kettle of water is the most people will do. Or carrying shopping bags. And that seems to be like hell on earth, carrying heavy shopping bags. When if they trained or they did some sort of specific movement, or like a farmer's carry where they carried two weights, and it makes, funnily enough, you train muscles and everything around it, it gets easier. So yeah, it's just getting used to stuff. It's just getting consistent. I was thinking something completely different, DOMs. Like Dick and Dom in the bungalow? Don't know. Hey, everyone else that's joining. Oh my god, you're going to make me do that again. I don't know what you're referring to. What am I going to make you do again? Today's workout, you mean? That's pretty savage. Not going to lie. Got to keep pushing you, because you are a machine. That's why. Hey, everyone's just joining. Like I say, if you didn't see my Facebook Live, I hit on some pretty good points there about staying motivated, things like that. 10 o'clock already. Who's got some questions, fitness related questions? What are you struggling with? What are you... I didn't even mention. How the fuck could I miss this? They're opening the gyms again, apparently. Who's going to the gym? Who's not? Who's still going to be wary of it? And why? Nah, the step thing. Oh, okay, so if anyone's reading the comments, what Lynette is on about is she had some pretty savage DOMs in her calves. So the back of the lower leg, yeah, calf muscles. And what that was from, we were doing a series of, well, we were actually supersetting it, so it was back to back with something else, but we were doing calf raises on a step, just like on your stairs, that sort of thing. Just so that's the step. Yeah. That's the step. This is her foot, and she was going up onto her tiptoes and down. Up and down. That's what she was doing. That's a calf raise. So, and what that's doing is it's elongating and compressing the muscles, flexion, extension, as much as you can. That range, the bigger the range of motion, so the more you're doing it, the deeper, the higher, the more muscles, like muscle fibers. I won't baffle some of you with it, but basically the more help you're going to need from those muscles, yeah? And because she wasn't really used to it, her legs were like death. I'm going to the gym, I think I have to. Oh my god, is that kills to go in ballet mindset? Yeah. You've also done calf raises. Again, pairing that with the reason why that was so effective is because we were pairing it with other things. Like I say, it was supersetted. So supersetted. I don't even sound my T's anymore. So, making use of one set of muscles and then using another set of muscles to complement it afterwards. Literally couldn't walk until Saturday. Walking's overrated, isn't it? Let's face it. What fitnessy questions have you got? I had a good little deadlifting session earlier. Not my absolute max, but it's been a while since I've done it, if I'm honest. Got up to a 160. Not that anyone cares. It's not really, it's irrelevant, isn't it? Weight and stuff, but someone else's personal best is, they might not be at 75 kilos body weight, which is on the up from 70 not too long ago. Getting there. Again, my own goals and stuff. I mean, apart from putting them on the back burner, I could massively increase my eating, my efficiency, my training, everything, if I manage it, like I was saying earlier. It wasn't until I was back in say like first lockdown, I was measuring every bit of water I was allocating. If I wasn't hitting about 2.5-3 litres a day, I was losing. Do you know what I mean? 10k steps. Again, my own stuff has sort of taken a bit of a backseat at times. That's cool. I'm human. Do you know what I mean? Training, especially when I get so busy training other people. Sometimes I've had, not so long ago, we're talking 8-9 sessions in a day, and just, again, not the most I've ever done, but 8 or 9 sessions in a day. Apart from that, I've got to eat, I've got to do other stuff, some more admin bits, and my own training's just been like, and it's not the best, because I need to do stuff and I need to keep accountable, walk the walk, but stuff does happen. So it's just not the end of the world, and I hadn't deadlifted in, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, and I went straight, back into over the hundreds, back up to the 160 mark. So you don't lose it that much. You don't lose it that quick. It's the technical stuff and the cardio stuff that drops very quickly. The running, I don't know, say you were on a rowing machine and you wanted to keep up as fit as you were before. If you're not constantly doing it, your fitness cardio level will drop. If you go running every day for a week, leave it 2 weeks, try it again, you'll be like, oh my God, this is fucking horrible. If that makes sense. Hey, yeah, so it's all relative, really. Has anyone else got any questions before I shoot off? I'll do this one a bit shorter than the Facebook one. The Facebook one was about 50 minutes on my page. But yeah, who's going to the gym when it opens? Who is staying out of it? And why? Who doesn't feel safe? They are very clean, the gyms I know of. Very clean areas. But same with anything, it's same with anything. People do trash places. How do you feel about the lockdown thing? I mean, I knew I knew the lockdown wasn't going to end. It's just I've just reworded it, haven't they? Let's face it. I knew they'd change it into something different or they'd extend it. Em's going back to Pure Gym. Yep. Pure Gym, I can say, very, very clean. Very clean. Some other gyms aren't, and that's cool. Some aren't. Some are better than others. That's one of them. But yeah, no, you shouldn't really be scared of it. If anything, you should definitely get back, I think. But again, each to their own, you know. Will I go back to a gym to work? I don't know. Will I go back to train? Probably not straight away. I've got the equipment I need at home. I need to get back into a bit more of a consistent routine myself. So I don't need to overload myself with different things. I need to get consistent and hammer home the same things again and again and again. You know, if I want to build up my deadlift, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. Back squats, whatever. You know, I've got all that equipment. I must have about 500 kilos or more, 600 kilos worth of weights. I don't need that much. Not for the same thing. Not for one exercise. So, you know, more than enough. I'm more than enough equipment. I've got my cardio machine if I need it. There are other ways to do cardio, I know. I could run, I could do all the zoo stuff, I can, you know, skip, boxing, whatever. Cardio is... But I wanted my air bike. And I got one. So I've got that, I can use that. Luckily, I've got enough imagination to take tiny bits of equipment or tiny small space and do exactly the workout I want. I have equipment too, but I think I need normality and routine back 17 morning. Yeah, and again, it's a change of scenery as well. A lot of people I find it hard working out at home. You know, I've got two, look. I've got two 15 kilo hex dumbbells in my room. You know, it's hard working out at home. It is, to get that motivation. Sometimes you need to go to a specific place to get out of that zone and to go, right. And that's why, again, I've said it a few times, but that's why I always struggled to train at the gym that I worked at. Because I was always in work mode. I saw someone struggling, I'd be like, oh, do you need a hand? In the middle of my set, in the middle of my workout, you know. So I remember once I was like, I'd had pre-workout. I was like pumped. I was like in the zone, and then someone comes up and chats to me, and I spend 20 minutes talking to them, and I'm like buzzing, but yeah, you need that separation sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're stuck in the house all day, you probably don't want to be there all day. If you've got kids and whatever else, like I'm quite lucky in that respect. I don't have things tying me down to a certain place, but you get cabin fever as well. You know, like I used to get it. Some days when I worked at Pure Gym. Again, not knocking Pure Gym, but they didn't have any windows or anything. So, some days I would get in there, and at 5 a.m. Last year, and beginning of this year, I had a client I saw at 5:15, 3 times a week. So I would drive. When I got there, it was dark. I'd probably be in there. I'd probably go out about 8 a.m. for a coffee or something, or a Subway or whatever. So I'd get a bit of an outdoor experience. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I've been in there before. I've been in there for like 14 hours, and I've been like, fucking hell. I literally feel like my eyes are, glazing over. So you need an escape from things as well. Looking forward to boot camp again too. Yeah, no. Thanks for everyone that's been doing the online boot camps with me. That's been cool. If you've been following that along, obviously the outdoor ones. I prefer the outdoor ones. I get to see all you lovely people. I think I haven't checked the rules yet. I'm guessing it's going to go back to the rule of 16. I will let you guys know. I always, even when they said we could do more than 6 people, I tried to keep it at a low level because just so people were a bit more happy with it, and I didn't want to push the boundaries too much if they're a bit unsure about the rule of 16, and if I'd have started having 10 people when we were allowed more people, they'd been like, oh, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. Hey guys, if you're just joining in, I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. So anyone got any questions, any other fitness related questions? And then I'm going to go and get a late night, I say dinner, snack. Might go get some cereal. 10:15. Again, my goal's different to your goals. When I'm trying to gain weight and bulk back up, I need lots of food. Lots of food. You guys might not want to eat after a certain time, Online one being great, going to do that again on Wednesday. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's good, and I'm glad that it helps, because that was the idea, that was the whole idea. And like I say, $6.99 for a whole month of the other stuff and the boot camps. I thought that was pretty decent value. So seeing as you pay £7 for one boot camp session. What's the plan for PT tomorrow? And don't say frog squats. Frog squats for you, especially just because you said it. No, so I won't reveal all just yet, but make sure before PT you've had a good meal in you, you're hydrated, and you're ready to go, okay? You'll need the energy. I know it's hard with your work and all that sort of stuff, but you'll need the energy for what we've got planned. Has anyone else heard that bicep song? It's been out ages, but I keep hearing it lately. The Apricots, it's called. It's been stuck in my head all day. Hey Tamara. The Wonder from Down Under. That does rhyme. What time is it? What time? You're near Sydney, aren't you? What time is it? Over there. $9:16 in the morning. Is that about right? Sydney? See, I've already got it. Look. This is actually might use it as an iPod now. I'll probably get rid of this, to be fair. But I have to have multiple time zones. It's 9:16, see? I was right. I have to have multiple time zones because clients in different time zones I have to try and liaise with. Literally have a 10-minute gap between finishing work. You definitely need to eat afterwards, put it that way. But again, just try and do what you can. It's one of those things. But yeah, thanks guys. If you want to, go and have a look at my $6.99 battle group. £6.99 for the month. That is about $10 12 Australian dollars. I don't know. I did know at one point. Not much, basically. It's not much. And I'm putting more stuff in there. I've got workouts to go in. I still need to upload into there. Like I said, it's always go for me. This is why I never really have much time off. Boot camps are in there at the moment. The video boot camps. There's all of my cookbooks are in there. My nutrition guides. I've got infographics. Lots of stuff. Trying to build a little community for less than £7 a month, which isn't bad. Not bad, especially with my cookbooks alone. Cost me an absolute fortune to make, and you get all of them. Great, if you really wanted, you could screenshot the lot of them. I mean, it'd take you a while. 74 pages or whatever it is per cookbook, and there's 12 of them. That's going to take you a while to screenshot, do you know what I mean? But hey, you could literally rip them off. And I've even had one person ask me if he can, two people. One of them was Cliff, and that's cool. Cliff can do what he wants, but one person was like, oh, can I like copy your cookbooks and then put my logo over it? I was like, can do. It's a bit plagiarism, but I paid all that money. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. And let me know if you need anything. Let me know if I can help you with anything. If you need coaching, if you need someone to keep you accountable. Tamara's got Northamptonshire on her clock. Oh, what, your world clock? That's cool. Yeah. So let me know if you need anything. Online coaching. The Zoom stuff's still going to carry on when I go back to face-to-face sessions. There's, even if it's just a little hand I can give you here and there, I will. So hit me up, because chances are you or someone else you know needs some help. And that's what I'm doing all this for. To help you guys. I could just sit in bed. I could just sit in bed and watch and play PlayStation all day. And not help people. Wouldn't get very far. I wouldn't make much money. I've been doing these live videos now since 9 o'clock. First one was on Facebook page. Then I came over here. That's an hour and 21 minutes so far. I could have been doing other stuff, but I don't. I come here, try and help you guys if I can. Let me know if you need anything. I'll catch you fine lot later.